Fathers, please stay in your daughters' lives. This trend right here got "no daddy in my life" written all over it. Ladies, save something to the imagination. That is your power.
I said I wasn't gonna say nothing, but then he said something I've been talking about it's forever. But where is the imagination, gang? Welcome back to another video. Hope your day is going good. This video, man, we got women exposes cheeks out at Disney World trend. Now, I don't know, bro. Me personally, I find it a little bit distasteful when women do these things in children places, like areas where children are supposed to be at. It's like I done had a shorty or two that went on to get a little frisky, get a little active, and there were kids around. I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to be a sex offender. T-Roll, they didn't let it off, man. So let's see what they talking about.
And embarrassment is gonna take me 2 weeks to recover from.
Y'all been clapping real loud for everything they do. That's how that Disney is where y'all draw the line, though. Okay.
Like, why do you dislike that? I don't dislike them. I'ma get me one.
Man, I remember when I was a kid, my uncle, he would always be watching rated R movies downstairs, and I would be able to like kind of see the scenes and stuff like that from the top of the stairs, but he wouldn't see me. And then when he leaves the house, I would steal that tape and put it in my VCR in my room. My mama never knew about this, and she's probably gonna be mad seeing this, but I wanted to see something. Now, I mean, I was a young dude that was curious, or stealing magazines and locking the bathroom door, you know, just going out your way to be able to see some cheeks. Back in the day, these are the things you had to go through if you wanted to.
Every kid had that little experience. You know what I'm saying? What was your first time exposed to cheeks, T-Raw? Or let's say you tried to sneak some cheeks without nobody knowing. Girl, you snuck somebody in the backyard.
To see some skin. Nowadays, you ain't got to go through none of that. I mean, I'm not even talking about how easily social media makes it to see some type of X-rated content. I'm talking about in real life. Like, you could be walking through the grocery store and you seeing bare booty cheeks. And I feel like men have been saying something about this for a while now, saying like, ladies, this is too much. You know, men even try to police what their woman wears, saying, baby, I don't want you showing all your cheeks like that. But they're told that they're controlling when they say this. But now, the ladies are tired of seeing cheeks. The ladies are done. They're like, this is a cheek too many. The ladies are tired, y'all. But what got them to this point? Why the ladies tired? So let me introduce y'all to the new trend is wearing bubble skirts and tennis skirts. And if you're like me, you're probably like, what the hell is a bubble skirt or tennis skirt? So I'm gonna go ahead and put it up on the screen for you right here. So you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, they just wearing that to the club or maybe like a 21 and older festival or something like that. Nah. Check this out right here.
So this past weekend, me and two of my bestest homegirls in the whole wide world went to Epcot in Orlando to celebrate my birthday. March 29th, big Aries energy, whoop whoop, you know, whatever. Okay, cool. So we get there, and of course, everybody's dressed up. I did the Ariel thing. My homegirl did Sleeping Beauty, drinking, whatever. We all dressed up in our little fits, and it was cute. So it was different groups of girls that were there. Black women specifically. I'm calling you out because I wouldn't be me if I didn't. Okay. So Disney World is a family-friendly amusement park. Keyword on family. The amount of tennis skirts and ass cheeks that I saw at Disney World gave me secondhand embarrassment it's going to take me 2 weeks to recover from. There is no reason why you are dressed up as Princess Tiana and your ass is hanging out the bottom of your skirt. It's not. And I'm talking about March the 29th. Y'all was at Disney World and it was ass everywhere. Ass everywhere. We talking about babies in strollers, 5-year-olds walking around with their daddies, like a family-friendly amusement park. Do y'all have to hoe up every damn event? Help me to understand. What would make you comfortable enough to wear a tennis skirt so short it's 6 inches of raw ass hanging out the bottom of it? We at Disney World. My God.
Raw ass at Disney World. Y'all got your cheeks out at Disney World? Like, what are you trying to do? You trying to turn on Mickey Mouse? Like, what is the intent walking through Disney World with your cheeks out? I don't get it. But the ladies that she's talking about in the video, I guess there was some ladies at Disney World, they seen that video and they're like, hold on, I was there that day. Hold on, we wore our tennis skirts that day. She must be talking about me. A woman that was there at Disney World that day made this video right here.
I'm Princess Tiana. I went to Epcot on March 29th. I'm replying to the young lady's Ashanti's video, who was also there celebrating her birthday. As we all know, that TikTok is a new trend that everybody go, they hang out with their girls, they have a good time. Most girls go for their birthday or just a good trip just to hang out. I was Princess Tiana. I was also celebrating my birthday, also big Aries energy. And I'm making this video not to be confrontational, but just to get things out there. For one, what you have on don't determine who you are as a person. To say that, oh, we were hoeing it or whatever she said, I don't know the exact words, but what you wear doesn't define who you are, number one. Number two, we all were having a good time, and everybody that goes to Epcot pretty much like wears, this is the trend, everybody wears, you know, the shirts with the skirts and hang with their girls. Everybody have a good time. So I'm naturally thick. I don't have a BBL, I don't have any surgery of any kind. Because you're not comfortable in your skin does not mean that I'm not comfortable in my skin. And Epcot was really fun. We had a ball. And as far as kids, who care? That's their kids. I'm forever gonna wear what I'm comfortable in. Every last one of those skirts had shorts under them. And this video is strictly for clarification and just so you guys can see what we had on.
We just gonna stop the video right there. What you have doesn't define you. To what extent? Because if I'm dressed up in a police officer uniform, you gonna run to me for some help if you need some help, right? If I have a firefighter outfit on, you're gonna assume I could put out some fire. What you have on may not define you, but it definitely says something about the consideration you have for the environment that you're in. Like, you don't go to a funeral wearing pink. You don't go to a church wearing a bikini. Like, there's a time and place for everything. And the fact that you say, oh, those kids, oh, those are their kids. You know, who cares? Adults that have morals and some type of respect. I don't think it takes a genius to realize that kids aren't supposed to be exposed to certain stuff. And then it takes me to the last point. If you had on shorts, jorts, or skirts, or whatever the hell y'all be calling it, if you had on shorts, she's probably not talking about you. I think a hit dog would holler in this situation, so you probably feel a little guilty. But if she said she saw cheeks, if you didn't have your cheeks out, man, what you making videos for? But the fact that you said that who cares about the kids, it just opens up Pandora's box of a bigger problem that I see in today's time. People will die on the hill to make a point. They'll throw all morals and ethics and logic out the window just to make a point for their individual selves. Self-love, self-acceptance. When the only thing you're really being is selfish.
Kind of crazy to see y'all calling the women wearing bubble skirts to Disney hoes. When they're not hoes, they're just selfish. The women are waking up, and I mean that. I just don't know how to interpret what you're seeing from your female counterpart, because y'all been clapping real loud for everything they do. Ass out at Disney is where y'all draw the line, though. Okay, it's not them being hoes, it's them being selfish. They're not looking to pick up men at Disney World, hopefully, Lord Jesus. They just looked in the mirror and said, by my standards, I look good. So I'm gonna wear these booty cheeks out and take these pictures for the gram because I look good, without thinking that there will be families everywhere. That's all this is. Selfishness. They not being hoes, they just wearing the uniform of hoes. Understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you, men have been telling you this. Men have been telling you this. Yo, that is, y'all don't think about fucking nobody.
And ladies, if y'all going to Disney World trying to find a man, let me just tell y'all something. The only brothers that's in Disney World is brothers that's with their family or with their kids. They not focused on no lady, especially not a lady with their cheeks out. Because there's no brothers getting together in the group chat like, yo, y'all trying to make a trip? Where y'all trying to go? Let's go to Disney World. Brothers ain't doing that. You're not about to find a group of handsome brothers looking for some ladies walking through Disney World while Mickey Mouse is walking back and forth. That's not the location for it. So I'm gonna assume y'all ain't there looking for no men. But it's just so crazy to me because men have been saying this for the longest, that ladies, this is too much. Like, y'all are starting to expose too much. I remember when ladies used to wear bras. Women don't really wear bras no more. I think bras is going out of business now. It's like the nipple just got in style or something like that. Showing your little raisins is like the new fad or something like that. Anytime a man speaks on something like this, we're hit with, it's her body. She can wear what she want to wear. We can wear what we want to wear. He's being controlling. Now it's an issue because women are doing it in front of your kids. I think men knew how far it was gonna go. If this becomes normal for you to say, well, it's my body, I can wear what I want to wear when I want to wear it. Now your son, your little daughter, your little 5-year-old kids have to walk through Disney World and say, oh, SpongeBob, Spider-Man, Batman, booty cheeks.
Outfit check. I have on this skirt from Addicted, top from Fashion Nova, jewelry is from Amazon, and I have this Victor Roth perfume. That Kurt Geiger. PLT.
The skirt is barely past her waist. And you know what's so crazy? These are the same kind of girls that'll be like, why do all men just try to sexualize me? All men, they just want to sleep with me. You think a man, a solid thinking man, not one of these dudes that's trying to trick off. No, you think a solid thinking man is gonna look at you and say, I want to bring her home to my mama. Ladies, this is where y'all get it confused. A lot of ladies see other women get attention by wearing stuff like this or posting stuff like this, and y'all assume, ooh, this is what the fellas like. No, this is what our sexual energy likes. That is two different sides of a man. Sexual energy and logical thinking. It usually is on two different sides for a man, which is a problem. So we're going to talk about that in another episode. But if a man approaches you wearing that, he is approaching you because he's interested in you sexually. And once he is fulfilled sexually, that logic is going to kick in like, I don't want no girl that dresses like this in public. I'm not bringing this girl around my mama. And there's nobody to blame but yourself. But it's your body, your clothes, you can do what you want to do. But in the world of repercussions, you have to live with the repercussions of what you wear. Are you allowed to wear whatever you want to wear? Yes, but you have to live with what comes with that, which is people looking at you like there is something wrong with you. Why are you wearing that in front of children at a kid's park? But I blame this stuff on feminism getting too far.
I may be doing a dumb thing by asking this question, but I need to know. Bubble skirts. Why do we hate them? Or, well, I don't hate them. Why do y'all hate them? For the people who hate bubble skirts, if you hate bubble skirts, come to the front. Explain. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, are my fashion eyes that bad that I just, like, can't see past trends? And, like, I'm like, they seem so cute to me. Like, I think, but not even just cute. Like, they can give. Like, they can really give. So I don't, like, every time I see a girl wearing a bubble skirt, without fail in the comments somebody saying how they hate bubble skirts, how they just remind them of whatever era of fashion they originally happened in. Okay, but like, why though? Still, like, I don't get it. This is your chance. If you hate bubble skirts, take this comment section, air out your grievances, explain fully, wholehearted. Like, I genuinely need to understand what is the problem. Like, why do you dislike them? I don't dislike them. I'ma get me one. But why do you dislike them?
I'm just going to say it because, frankly, it's a bit disturbing at this point. The amount of women that I see walking around, grown women, I'm not talking about little girls, walking around with these bubble skirts. I know fads come in and go out. And I know that everybody wants to be cute. And sometimes at certain periods of your life, you feel extra cute. You want to be a little extra sexy. And I empower you as an adult to do whatever it is that you want to do in your own space. When you're in your house, if you go to the beach, if you, whatever it is, okay? But what I'm not okay with is me taking my kids to the mall and your hind parts are out. What I'm not okay with is us being at a park, or walking down the street, or just anywhere in a restaurant near food. I mean, when you sit, your parts are literally on the seat. It is not hygienic, and it is not appropriate. Okay, there's just no nicer way to say this. Now, I've heard that some other ladies came out and they said some stuff, and y'all came for them talking about the internet aunties always up in somebody's business and you need to mind your own business. Ma'am, that cannot apply when you are in the public eye. That is for everyone. If you don't want nobody to judge you when you look a certain way, then don't show them. Don't show them. Because you can't control other people. Okay? What you can do is control how you present yourself.
Man, them skirts look like straight up diapers. Fathers, please stay in your daughters' lives. This trend right here got "no daddy in my life" written all over it. Trends are always cool until it's taken too far, or that trend is now at your kid's party, or one of your best friends come to your house wearing one of these bubble skirts knowing that your husband is walking throughout the house. Then it's not cool. Ladies, save something to the imagination. That is your power.
I'm gonna leave it there. I said I wasn't gonna say nothing, but then he said something I've been talking about it's forever. But where is the imagination, gang? Saying, you know, one of the things that really drew me to my ex at the time, and I still look for in other women, is the secrecy. Bro, body, all that was on point, but it was secretive, gang. I didn't even know till I got in it, bro. That's how it should be. I mean, can't hide her face, of course, but period and point blank, you can control how you present your attire, and you can cover up and still look good, still look sexy, still be appealing to the opposite sex. That's what I'm trying to say here. Take that will how you weigh. Take that how you may. I don't give a fuck. T-Raw, close us out.
Yeah.
I don't think your mic is on, Trent. Oh Lord. Just one thing after the other. I was looking at it while no, hold on. I was looking at it while you was talking, and this shit was not moving like that. No, it was just off. Oh, you don't want to run this one back again?
Hell no. Truth is, that shit.
If you reach the end of this video, I don't know if it's going out, but I'm still finna end it. This is the right thing to do. Reach the end of this video, man. You know what I'm saying? You a real one. And at the end of the day, we can't do this without y'all, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We're here run this shit up, man. You seen the amount of struggles we went through if this shit came out? Because I ain't finna edit it. I'm just dropping things with an intro and the outro and music. We out.